Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for one at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. The turn begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. And the single back takes the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
With all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. What out of the 46? Good enough for a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. A pass rush closing in, and it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. They'll run it from the gun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Has the first down, still on the move. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolverines. No chance to catch him.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the... for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Nice job here by this back, picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Snags a quick throw. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Looking to throw yet again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. As a design quarterback keeper. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's complete downfield. You bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Now they'll run it on the toss. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Heads out of bounds at the 44-yard line. The offense will take over there in good position. Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. As the first down is still going. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
The Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive positive results.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great time.
Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Football knocked loose in the backfield. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play.
Tighten up defense.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's got it already past the first down marker. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Makes the catch downfield. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tremendous toughness here. Steps out of bounds after an enormous gain, but there is a penalty marker on the field. This one may be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Wideout's now clustered. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Offense behind the sticks facing a second and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the run, going to heave it downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And the Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. The Ducks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. Touchdown, Ducks. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Got the first down, now looking for more. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. And they'll try the jet sweep here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Hard running there, breaking tackles. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. And the returner is brought down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football, and teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation, but the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
It's a quick grab. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He eludes the rush. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up with a play and taken down.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Needs a completion here on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense is still clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. One more play before they head to the locker room. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Down he goes, a sack. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. No press here. The defense backing away. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. They're going to run it here. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the beatdown continues. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
I mean, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He's got it for a big gain. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. On first and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's McClellan. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kurt.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll run it here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The back's got it. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Hit as he released it. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Michigan. And this one is getting ugly.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3, this is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Play action here on first down. Trying to create here on the move. It's caught downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to scramble. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a 5th. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Catch made over the middle. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the...
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Now it's 2nd down here. And the runner takes off to his right. Finding space at the 20. And you're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's hit as he throws it. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's McClellan. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on down.
offense being aggressive. They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense backs up here looking to throw. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught quickly. Breaking free at midfield. Finally brought down.